What's up, y'all? It's your boy Fucking My Phil, and today I'm gonna show you how to do a mid fade on straight hair. All right, so I start off by combing the hair. I promise y'all the video is not this fast. I just sped up the balding process because it was taking up a lot of time on the video. I didn't want it to be too long. I already did the other side, but I start off by combing the hair, and then I use my clipper turned over, as y'all can see in the beginning, to set in the bald line. Then I just come back and scrape up with the clipper closed, just like you would do with the trimmers. And then I come back with a trimmer and I scrape under that area. Basically the same thing I just did with the clipper. And I do that because I find myself, if I put it in with a trimmer, I find it on straight hair, it's hard for me to take that guideline out, that bald line, when I'm trying to fade it out. So that's why I do it that way. Sometimes I even go with a shaver after that on straight hair, after I use the trimmer, and clean it up even more at the bottom. But here I didn't do that. I just used the trimmer. And so on straight hair, I like to go always all the way open to set my second guideline, because the hair is normally thinner. It's a um, different type of hair to cut through. It cuts way easier than most like coarse hair, or like, when you're dealing with like black clients, it's a little different. Not all the time, but every time I cut straight hair, I always go all the way open with my second guideline. And so now I created the second guideline, and I made sure I went back and just tapped at that ceiling to make sure that second guideline is all the way, it's set in. So then I come in with a 2 guard all the way open, and I'm right at the top of where where I want my fade to end at, basically. And I'm not really trying to make a hard guideline with this. I'm just trying to get some bulk off of that hair right there. So when I start the fade comes in, cleaner and nicer, and I don't have to cut through a whole bunch of hair to get the desired effect that I'm trying to get. And so y'all know that I like to fade down, so that means I start with the highest guard I use first, which most of the time on straight hair is going to be a 2 on the sides, and I go all the way open, just trying to clear some of that bulk out. And then I just close the 2. I just close the guard, and I'll go under that, and I'll just go a guard smaller, open, then close, and then guard smaller, open, and close, and I go a little bit under. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, just trying to clear some of that bulk. The client had a little calic right there, so I just kept flicking at that. That's why I kept hitting that area in the back of his head right there. But yeah, so try not to put any harsh guidelines in, like I said, with that, because you still want the hair to kind of look like it's transitioning and flowing instead of like a super harsh box type thing. And so now I'm all the way closed with the 2, and I'm just a little bit lower than what I was all the way open. I'm a little bit lower. I'm not trying to go all the way higher. I'm just a little bit lower. And you see me going up a little bit higher again. That's because I open the guard up a little bit, and then I close it again. I go lower. And that's all that's to fading, man. It's super easy, simple. Open, then close. Open, then close with a big guard, and then smaller guard. So now I'm with a 1.5 guard all the way open, and I'm just slightly below that 2 guard all the way closed. Just working in the transition a little bit more, trying to fade out that hair, from making a transition better from that top guideline with the guard all the way open to the top of the head, making a more of a transition. Now I'm all the way closed, and I'm a little bit lower with the 1.5. And yeah, that's how I do it. Open, then close. And so here I go in with the 1 all the way open. Scooping out at the I'm just flicking out at that top guideline that we created with the guard all the way open, the blade all the way open with no guard. And I'm slightly below that 1.5 close that we just did. But I'm kind of starting, as you can see when I first started, I'm starting from that top guideline with the blade all the way open, scooping out all the way to where the 1.5 closed, right below where that was. Create more of a transition. As you can see, that top guideline may not all the way be out, so I'll go back in with a 0.5. Here I'm just detailing a little bit with that 1.5 because I felt like I should hit that area a little bit more. So that's what I did there. And then I just went back with a 2 close. You can go back through the cut, you know what I'm saying, hit a little bit more spots if you feel like something should be touched up. That's just gonna come over time, detailing with a barber's eye. And you just get better at cutting your skills, your fades, and what you see in the cut and how you detail as time goes on, as you develop your barber eye and as you develop your barber skills. So I'm with half guard, the 0.5 half guard, and I'm all the way open. I'm just flicking out at that top guideline where that would be at with the blade all the way open that we created. So I start below where that line would be at, and I just flick up and out. And just hitting that area. If y'all wondering why I didn't go 1 close, is because I dropped down all the way to the half guard. It's because I knew the 1 close probably wasn't gonna really cut no hair right there. So I just went all the way to half guard open. And so now I'm on half guard close. I just flicked out at the area a little bit more, and I'm gonna come back with a 1 open. I'm just detailing a little bit above that, a little bit more. And like I said, y'all, detailing just comes with time, you know what I'm saying? Over the years, as you develop your barber skills and your barber eye, you're going to be able to see stuff in the haircut more and know how to take it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using the corner of my clipper sometimes, hitting dark spots, going back, hitting any areas I see is not consistent with the fade, not in flow with the fade. And so, yeah, that's all I'm doing. You see me here with the 1 guard a little bit more. Just hitting any dark spots I feel that doesn't flow with the fade right. And, yeah. Simple as that, y'all. And don't overthink detailing because that comes over time. Like I said, I've only been cutting for 10 months, like never from nothing, from not knowing how to fade at all. And my detailing has got way better, but it can use a whole bunch more work too still now, and it's gonna only get better over time because that, like I said, it comes with your barber skills getting developed over the years and your barber eye being more developed over the years. But you see me here, I go all the way open trying to scrape out that bottom line, and then I go all the way close and I flick out at that bottom guideline even more, trying to take that guideline out. And you'll see me playing with the lever, and by that I mean I open and close the lever, going up and down depending on what I see in the fade and what I feel like is dark at. So like right now I went all the way open again, I went a little bit higher so I could go close again and come back to the bottom and flick out a little bit more, because if I would have kept hitting it at the bottom all the way closed, then it probably would have made like a harsher line. So I went back open and scraped a little bit more at the top. So now I'm doing the same thing, scraping a little bit more at the top where that top guideline would be all the way open. But I'm using the edge of my clipper now, more of the edge of my clipper as a little detailing technique, just so the transition in the fade can be set in a little bit more before I go attack the bottom line again, the ball line. And so you can move back and forth throughout that process. Like, you can play with the lever, and yeah, that's what I do. Because I was just at the bottom, then I went all the way open again. So you see me now, I'm just still detailing, still working in the fade. And now I'm at the bottom again, all the way closed, because I feel like the fade is there a little bit more, and it's going to be safer for me to hit that bottom line all the way closed without making a guideline, another harsh line in there. And so just detailing my ass off right now, trying to get this fade A1, no steak sauce, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to get that fade A1 no steak salt. The haircut no one no steak salt. You know what I'm saying? When a steak super extra good, delicious at one of them high-end restaurants, if you go to a restaurant and got them steaks, you know, like Salt Bay. You ever seen them before? Salt Bay where he sprinkled the salt on the damn steak and shit. At them places, they don't serve steak sauce on their steaks. You know why? Because the steak is already seasoned so good that they don't put steak sauce on. That's real talk if you don't know that. You gotta try to detail. You gotta put your all in every cut to make it be A1 with no steak sauce. You hear me? You don't gotta have that steak sauce on it. You're gonna have it on your ham or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know what I'm saying, you wanna be A1 with no steak sauce. Yeah. So now I'm on the other side of the hair, you know what I'm saying? I do the same steps basically, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes on straight hair, the hair flows differently on different sides, depending on how it grows and flows and how they comb it over and stuff. On this side, I just followed the same steps, but you might see me use some thinning shears right at the top, like the very top. You see kind of like a line up there, the very, very top. And I just use the thinning shears to see right here. And I just you just pick up the hair with the comb and you just clip it away with the shears. Like thinning shears, you can't really mess up with them at all. Like they're designed to be like mess up proof. Like if you never use them, just trust me, just chop at the hair. It's not gonna create a line. It really just takes it out, takes it out. And there's still somewhat of a line there, but it's not as harsh. And you know what I'm saying, I'm developing my skills still. I'm still in barber school. Like I said, I've only been cutting 10 months, y'all. But it still took out the line a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It made it not as harsh, you know what I'm saying? Look a little bit better. I probably could have hit it a little bit more, but it's all right, you know what I'm saying? One thing y'all got to remember when y'all get in the shop or when y'all cutting folks, a lot of people don't have barber eyes. They don't look at fades like how barbers are looking at it, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can get them in on the right time, at a time that they actually cut their hair, and as long as you know what I'm saying, can do okay, then people are gonna want to get their haircut by you. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at everything like they're not judges at barber competitions. They don't even know what a great transition even is most of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious, you know what I'm saying? But don't use that as an excuse to not try to improve your skills as a barber, because you are a barber. You're not a client anymore. You're a barber cutting hair, and so you want to improve your skills. And you know, thank y'all for watching my videos, for the ones who are following me on my journey and improving my skills and documenting this shit. And yeah, man, it's crazy out here, dude. As y'all can see, there's a new barber in my shop. He came from my barber school as well. We from the same city, and we also went to the same barber school. We were just waiting to take our test so we can get our license. That's Corbin back there in that chair. It used to just be me and Terry in the shop. Now we got Corbin in here from our barber school. We got another dude that used to be in here like a year ago, but he left. He's back now, and his name's Steph. And yeah, man, we got like a full house rocking right now. We only got one chair open left. Yeah, man, but Royalty is the name of my barbershop. Royalty. If y'all ever heard me say in one of my haircut tutorials, that's a fade from Royalty Field. Psych, I meant fuck 'em up field. I actually said Royalty Field because on accident, because my mom was thinking about my barbershop. Well, my barbershop named Royalty, and in 10 years, man, I'm trying to have this shit like Tune 45 on they dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have this motherfucker. I'm trying to have this whole channel booming. I'm trying to be like Chris Bazio, 360 Jeezy. I don't know about 360 Jeezy. That man got 3 million subscribers. That's crazy. Like 360 Jeezy got 1,200 videos uploaded, right? He got 3 million subscribers. But Chris Bazio got 800 videos uploaded. He only got 300,000 something subscribers. That is freaking crazy. But somebody pointed out to me yesterday, another barber, he was like, well, 360 Jeezy also do wave stuff and all this stuff, so he got other audiences and stuff tuned in. But still, though, he got 3 million over him. That is crazy. That's still crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. So I ain't gonna say I ain't trying to speak like I'm gonna be out of 360 G's. I don't know about that. But Chris Bazio, I'm trying to be on your ass, boy. Tune 40 motherfucking 5, you know what I'm saying? Royalty, the new Tune 45, you know what I'm saying? Just like what them boys say. QC. They talking about QC, the new Cash Money. Nah, QC can't never be no Cash Money. That what one of them boys said. Baby, somebody said that shit. Nah. And it can't. You can't. Cash money, cash money. You know what I'm saying? Taking over for 2009. You know what I'm saying? 99 2000. That's forever. They solidified in the game. You know what I'm saying? Forever. Oh yeah, man. But we on the line up here. I didn't go across his head like a straight line up, and I didn't get the whole thing on camera. I'm sorry about that, y'all. So I just lined up the edge and the side right there, the little C cup. And so this is how the cut turned out, y'all. Yeah, that's how you do a mid fade on straight hair.